those celebrity environments where celebrities all get together, and there's so many of them, in these wild parties. And if you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party and, he sets everybody up. Like if you were an intelligence agent, like a Jeffrey Epstein type deal, that'd be the way to do it. Big old crazy party, get everybody loose.
And get the cameras
Get them
rolling.
the yayo. Get them the yayo.
And everything else.
Get them everything you need. Get fired up. Get those cameras rolling. And now you got everybody under wraps. What a twisted web. Some folks we.
Joe Rogan has ignited intense online discussions with his latest podcast episode, where he'd addressed explosive allegations surrounding Diddy and his influential Hollywood circle. Known as one of the most influential voices in modern media, Rogan held nothing back as he explored connections among some of Hollywood's biggest power players and the recent accusations tied to Diddy's past. This isn't the first time Rogan has leveraged his platform to scrutinize powerful figures, but the insights he shared about Diddy have stirred widespread interest, hinting that we might be at the beginning of uncovering Hollywood's deepest secrets. As Rogan delved into these claims, he depicted a world far removed from the glitz of red carpets and glamorous events, a world ruled by money, where high-profile celebrities often have much to conceal.
Time Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You couldn't even get in this party. And he was throwing a party, and he said, yo, Playboy, this party's $1.5 million. I said, for what? I mean, what are you saying? He said, it costs $1.5 million to throw this party. I said, Puff, oh my God, I love it. The party's amazing. Yes, the mayor is here and everything. I said, but that's too much money. I said, you come to my place in LA, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party. And he got a little mad because, he was like, yo, no, I'm known for this shit. Don't front. I would hang out and watch him throw parties. I went to Philly, followed him all the way to Philly, and he said, yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million. I'm like, you are out of your mind. And I said, Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400. That will rival this party. Mm-hmm. And he got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't play with me. I said, no, I'm not. I respect you. But in LA, I'm known for throwing like these cool little parties. So he called like Saturday morning, yo, Playboy, I'm in town, make it happen. I said, cool. So I went into my little phones, called about 200 of the coolest people. Puff showed up with, SUVs and FBI. It was just, it's crazy. And, because it was, Puff was always sort of dangerous. And he looked, he said, oh, that's the girl on that show, and that's the guy on that show. And I said, yeah, we're all friends. We all hang out. He said, oh, man. And I said, yeah, but Puff, look over there on the dinner table. I got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I put it in a nice plate. I said, I got Coca-Cola. I put it in a pitcher. We're at $208, and we are killing it right now.
Rumors about Diddy's private parties have long circulated in certain circles, but Joe Rogan's recent revelations have cast a fresh wave of suspicion. Allegedly, these exclusive gatherings weren't just known for their extravagance. Rogan hinted that they might have been part of an Epstein-like scheme involving hidden cameras and strategic leverage. According to Rogan, the purpose of these parties may have been to discreetly record influential guests behind closed doors, potentially creating a stockpile of compromising material that Diddy could use as leverage against Hollywood's elite. If true, the existence of such recordings would be explosive, granting Diddy significant power over some of the most influential figures in entertainment. What's even more alarming is that some of those close to Diddy reportedly knew about these tactics and feared being ensnared. Insiders have suggested that this covert strategy provided Diddy with a powerful safeguard, painting a much darker picture of celebrity life. Rogan's revelations have brought this alleged secret world to light, sparking intense discussions about just how deep Diddy's influence might run amid these allegations. Steve Harvey's connection has added another layer of intrigue. As news broke of Diddy's potential legal troubles, Harvey made headlines by abruptly deleting his social media accounts and leaving the U.S. fans, familiar with his active online presence, were quick to notice his sudden absence. Rogan speculated that Harvey's actions weren't mere coincidence, but a calculated move to distance himself after potentially learning about Diddy's impending indictment. Although Harvey has remained silent, his abrupt withdrawal has fueled speculation that he might have been aware of the alleged recordings and was attempting to avoid any association with Diddy's circle.
Your favorite. Good for you.
Steve Harvey isn't the only one showing signs of retreat. A pattern has emerged among those close to Diddy, with many going silent or significantly reducing their online presence since these allegations surfaced. Whether this shift is a deliberate move to distance themselves from the drama or a precaution to avoid further entanglement remains uncertain. The fact that high-profile figures are feeling the pressure suggests that the revelations may be more damaging than initially thought. Adding complexity is Lori Harvey, Steve's stepdaughter, who briefly dated Diddy. Although the relationship was short-lived, it now raises more questions in light of Rogan's claims. An old photo of Lori wearing white nail polish, a detail that might have gone unnoticed, has drawn renewed attention. Reportedly, white nail polish was a subtle symbol worn by women attending Diddy's exclusive parties. While this might seem benign, fans are re-examining her past photos with fresh suspicion. For Steve Harvey, Lori's association with Diddy could explain a deeper motivation for stepping back. Some speculate that Steve may have tried to keep Lori out of Diddy's circle, potentially aware of the alleged hidden camera schemes and lifestyle. Whether Lori knew anything about these rumored activities is unclear, but the idea that her family may have been aware of the risks is gaining traction. This leads to a bigger question. Who else knew about these parties, the white nail polish signal, and the hidden recordings? Meek Mill's recent actions have added to the mystery. While he has stayed quiet about the swirling allegations, he did post a cryptic tweet from Africa, offering a $100,000 reward for the truth, though he didn't specify what truth he was seeking. Some believe this was a subtle nod that he might know more than he is letting on, but is choosing to keep his distance for now. Sources close to Meek suggest he may be staying silent to avoid entanglement, particularly as more details and connections with other celebrities are scrutinized. Usher's connection with Diddy also comes under renewed focus. Their relationship dates back to Usher's teenage years, especially during the infamous Flavor Camp, where Diddy introduced young artists to an adult lifestyle under the guise of mentorship. What once seemed like lavish experiences are now being revisited as potentially troubling times. Old comments from Usher have resurfaced, hinting that his early experiences with Diddy were more complex than previously thought, involving exposure to parties and adult behavior at a young age. These revelations paint a picture of a world behind the glamour that is much darker and more layered than many imagined.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Usher's connection to Diddy's Flavor Camp has taken on new significance, particularly as he remains silent while the public demands transparency from those associated with Diddy. Questions about Usher's past experiences with Diddy paint a troubling picture of what was once normalized in the entertainment industry, leaving fans to wonder if Usher will ever address these allegations. Despite his silence, the memories of those times continue to stir discussions among fans, adding to the intrigue. Jay-Z's potential involvement in Diddy's scandal has left many shocked. For years, rumors have suggested that Diddy held significant leverage over Jay-Z, with some linking this to the mysterious death of Kathy White in 2010. Her sudden and unexplained passing fueled conspiracy theories that Diddy might have hidden information about the incident, which he could potentially use as leverage. While these speculations once existed on the fringe of celebrity gossip, Joe Rogan's podcast revelations have reignited interest. Fans are now reconsidering the possibility that Diddy's influence over Jay-Z might extend far beyond their professional collaborations and apparent friendship.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn some...
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to...
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
The connection between Jay-Z, Kathy White, and Diddy has added more intrigue to the situation, sparking new questions about the extent of Diddy's alleged blackmail tactics. Meanwhile, Jaguar Wright has revived discussions about Jay-Z's role in Hollywood's elite circles, claiming he is as formidable as Diddy, with deep alliances in some of the industry's most unsavory corners. According to Jaguar, Jay-Z's influence extends far beyond music, portraying him as someone who would go to great lengths to protect his image and interests, even if it means aligning with powerful figures in the darker parts of the industry. Her claims have captured fans' attention, fueling what many see as part of a larger unmasking of Hollywood's deepest secrets. Even more troubling are her hints of an interconnected network where the most powerful celebrities shield each other's secrets, suggesting a protective web among Hollywood's elite.
But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened. Corey, Diddy, I know that. You and Jay-Z down in Vegas at Tao. Don't you just talk about Kathy. That might help. That might help a lot.
For some, these allegations confirm long-held suspicions about the protective circles within the industry. Recently, Kevin Hart, a comedian known for his connections with high-profile Hollywood figures, found himself under scrutiny due to an awkward moment involving Diddy and Usher. In a now infamous interview, Kevin laughed off a comment Diddy made about his past with Usher. At the time, his laughter appeared to be a casual way to dismiss what seemed like a typical joke. However, in hindsight, some fans now believe that it could have been a moment where an uncomfortable truth was hidden in plain sight.
There's no vindication for me because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice.
With increased scrutiny on Diddy's interactions with other celebrities, Kevin Hart's laughter during a past interview is being re-examined as more than just a simple joke. Fans now see it as a potential cover for secrets long kept hidden. This has raised questions about how many Hollywood insiders may have known more than they revealed. Diddy's circle reportedly includes influential names like Jennifer Lopez, Ellen DeGeneres, Ashton Kutcher, and Justin Bieber.
Thank you, come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. Don't just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna. It's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's bone. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping to myself. Once everybody gets out, just being a lady. This is my thing. I'm used to this type of thing. Doing what I do best. Oh!
Lopez, once in a high-profile relationship with Diddy, has maintained ties to him over the years, prompting fans to speculate whether she was aware of any questionable aspects of his lifestyle. Ellen DeGeneres has also been mentioned due to her connections with Diddy at his famous parties, while Kutcher and Bieber's attendance at these events is being scrutinized in light of the current allegations. What once seemed like innocent associations are now being revisited as potentially darker links. As Diddy's circle faces mounting questions and unprecedented public interest, Hollywood's protective facade is beginning to crack, and more celebrities may soon find themselves under uncomfortable scrutiny. Fans have taken to social media, expressing frustration and calling for accountability, with one stating, "Diddy is a small fish. I'm yet to see arrests of higher-ups," and another adding, "They're settling cases with celebrities involved. No names released yet." The sentiment reflects a desire for more transparency and change within the industry.